Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Mekone. This is right where we left off. We're just about to end the turn. Okay, several battles. We were just attacked by Kailasa. And let's see what Kailasa had to say for themselves. So they brought a pretty significant army of mainly light Bandar archers, which are not a terribly effective combatant, to be honest, as well as some nature summons and a few Bandar swordsmen. Diseased Bandar swordsmen, no less. However, they are facing exactly 1 point of province defense, so somehow I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to win this one. Let's see if that Bandar gets killed. That Markata, rather. Nope, even the Markata survived. Yep, that was it. In Anfalia, we are attacking Kailasa. And this, I think, is definitely going to swing our way. Yeah, there is a... Oh, they have a Yakshini here. Interesting. That Yakshini's probably dead. What with all the buffs we're throwing on these guys. Toss some fireballs downrange. That is possibly the luckiest monkey I've ever seen, but he got stabbed to death. And that Yakshini is about to fatigue herself out. She does have Blood Surge active, so she has killed somebody. But it's not really going to make much of a difference. Up, she's going to run away. And she made it. Darn, the Yakshini survived. That's sad. I did lose a Helot Peltast. In Witch Haven, I was attacked by Hinnom and defeated. My province defense did manage to kill their ogre and 5 of their Horite champions because they had no protection and low defense skill. So that's nice. Then in Sawdorth, I was attacking the province to take it back. We took out the enemy army, but we actually lost a number of units. Little disappointing. To be fair, mainly Helots and ogres. And then in Sinextro, I think this is where my whole army was attacking a province that had a few Baals in it. Yes, and one of the Baals stayed. I think there were originally 3. But Itamar the Baal, with his 3 earth and 2 blood, he has a whole bunch of earth gems, interestingly. So let's see what he does with those. Ah, he's summoning lesser earth elementals. Okay. I don't think that's going to save him from the sheer quantity of evocation that we are throwing. I mean, really, that's just too many fireballs. Like, more fireballs and magma bolts than is strictly necessary. So, one interesting fact. I'm not sure if everyone watching this has caught on to this. When you have blood magic, you use blood slaves instead of gems. Well, on the battlefield, blood slaves are units which you can kill. If you kill the blood slaves, they can't be used. So it's entirely possible to actually remove a blood mage's ability to cast effective magic by destroying their blood slaves with spells like Blade Wind or Fireball or things like that, because blood slaves are very, very vulnerable. They have 0 protection, almost no defense or attack skill. Their only weapon is the aptly named Useless Kick, and they are mindless, so you can't charm them, but you can just murder them. And the Baal is charging in alone. Very, very brave of him, but I think probably a little bit foolish, and there he goes. Yep, that is the end of him. And now my troops are going to come in to finish off the rest of them. Okay, so that was pretty good. I lost 1 Giganti Hoplite in exchange for killing the Baal, the Kedisot, and the province defense. In Melma, oh, my army defeated a small attacking army, killing all of the Avite light infantries. Undefended Faircliff has been conquered. In the Swamp of Solitude, we found some money. And my patrollers in my forts are keeping unrest down. So when they keep unrest down, that means they kill people. So they're, killing this many population But I think it's worth it, because, yeah, that might mean that population tends to trend down, but they're keeping income up in the short term by, you know, killing everyone who's fighting me. And I really do think that's worth it. So, in particular because it gives me enough money to actually do things like recruit mages. So you're researching, you should also research. I do need to get somebody over here to build a lab if I can actually build up some money. So let's send Adrastos in that direction. We can stop recruiting Gigantes here and move back to recruiting E4s, which is fantastic. Here, let's recruit a Polemarch to lead our armies. Since I have a little bit more gold, let's get a couple of giants to head up our group of hoplites. Yeah, these guys are just marching through my territory. That's going to have to be okay. I am going to do the same. I'm going to start marching through their territory. Let's drop some defense. How much defense would I have to... it's nothing but horse tribe cavalry. Okay. Let's drop 11 defense there. That's all militia and horned serpents. Might actually be able to take them. We will move down this way with this army. We are going to close in on the enemy territory here. That fortress we need to besiege. Ooh, nature gems. So let's move in there. You can move down this way. You can move down this way as well. Actually, you take him out. I would like him to be dead as well, so I can take this back, because this has a whole bunch of gem income, including 2 earth gems, which is great. Up here, Niflheim is still just sitting at home with their idol of men. Kailasa is, of course, launching their attack. This army can probably actually take that Kailasan army, to be completely honest. Oh boy. With as few resources as I have, I'm almost going to have to go back to Peltasts up here. Perioeki or Helot? Let's go Perioeki. And let's also actually be recruiting Gigantes. Oh no, we don't have recruitment points, because the fort isn't upgraded. So that's going to have to be the next step. It's upgrading the fort in Belmar, because right now it isn't giving us a commander point bonus. So that's important. And our army here is absolute garbage, just really genuinely dreadful. Yep, that force just kind of have to wait. I'll be sending this army to try and take it on with all my hoplites there. And I think they can do it. Hopefully they can do it. We will hit construction level 6 next turn. And after that, we're going to be climbing up our same old research plan. If I can get these armies in here and just take Hinnom out, I will be so very, very happy. I think I might be able to be honest. I mean, giant hoplites are just really extremely powerful, and with as many mages as I have, I might be able to do it. This army's going to be a problem, but hopefully I'll be able to hit it with enough magic to just kind of stop them in their tracks. That at least is the goal. So who's not doing anything? Ah, you two. Mulios and Depalos. I think I might go on the offensive here as well, actually. I mean, this is a very small army, but Kailasa doesn't really have good ways to stop it. I could attack this throne. It has, like, nobody there. I don't actually have a profit at the moment. Let's... Tell you what. Tell you what. Let's attack them. Because I have... You can summon Earth Power and throw up Legions of Steel. And then cast spells. So if you guys hold an attack closest from, like, there... So let's look at this. You're doing Legions of Steel. You're doing Strength of Giants. You then actually don't need to do Legions of Steel. You can start throwing Earth Melds, or you can summon Earth Elementals. Let's summon Earth Elementals with you. And in order to support that, we will give you a whole bunch of Earth Gems, because I have a whole bunch of Earth Gems. And you can be like down there, kind of supporting to the side. You guys will be up front. You guys will be up there. Be fire and keep distance at closest. And you guys will be fire and keep distance at closest. Let's try that and see how that goes. Because if we can just eliminate them, that would be pretty great. Ooh, I didn't know I had the Dragon Jaws. An air mage may enter to summon a Draconian. That's kind of nifty. Yeah, shame I didn't realize I had that. Now, over here, summoning-wise, I think it's time to start summoning in a big way. In particular, I think it's time to start summoning either Clockwork Soldiers or Ogres in a big way. You have 2 Earth. General Confusion has 6 Earth. So we're gonna, the research, we're gonna put off Construction 6 for 1 more turn. And instead, we are going to summon... yeah, we're gonna summon just an absurd quantity of Ogres. You're all 2 Earth. So I'll tell you what. You summon Ogres. You're only 1 Earth. You actually summon a Scorpion Beast. You also summon a Scorpion Beast. You also summon a Scorpion Beast. So yeah, my research is just tanking as I'm doing this, but the ability to summon like everything all at once is actually pretty solid. I can summon Griffins, I could summon Wyverns. One thing that Mekone does have in abundance is summons. You know, Fire, Air, and Earth are all pretty decent summoning paths, especially in the early and mid-game. But for right now, we're going to get 3 Scorpion Beasts. We're going to get a whole passel of Ogres. With the money that I have, I'm recruiting a Pole March. I might actually recruit 2 Locos instead. Because I'm going to kind of want... No, I don't actually want to split my forces. All of those troops are going to go into one army that is going to go stop this force, or try to at least. Because they're probably going to move there next turn, and we'll try to attack them. Up here, we're recruiting... Oh, we have more resources, so let's recruit more hoplites, please. Okay, that's going to be this turn. Okay, so the Throne of Might has been claimed in the name of Nicator, the god of Oceania. We've done all our summonsing. Battle in the Swamp of Solitude. This army continues its rampage. Battle in Carrion Mire. We have conquered the province from Kailasa, so it looks like we did catch them with our little force. We are wildly outnumbered, but we're mainly outnumbered by archers and cheap summons. So most of our casualties should end up being among the helots. Yep, there we go. So there's the boosts and the protection buffs. Our regular hoplites with those buffs become quite effective. Strength 14, protection 20. That makes them solid. I mean, their attack is still low, but the damage they do is pretty high. Their morale is still low because we are in hostile dominion. But still, it helps. We're going to start throwing out some fireballs, setting some people on fire. Are definitely taking some casualties from the archers, but I think our hoplites will manage to do it because damage 23 against protection 23 means I'm not going to be taking a whole lot of damage most of the time, even when they hit. I think I did just lose a hoplite there, possibly. I mean, a giant hoplite. But we have carved through the enemy heavy infantry pretty effectively. Our human hoplites look like they're routing the slave hoplites. But the giant hoplites and the earth elementals are continuing on, doing their thing, getting, as they say, crunk. And yeah, the light bandar archers just really don't stand a chance. Especially not with those evocations periodically coming in and murdering a few of them. The Yakshini is going to get away again. Oh, that almost makes me mad. Okay, so I lost the Discobolus. I lost a whole bunch of Helots. I lost none of my Giganti hoplites. And I killed everything but the Yakshini and a couple of light bandar archers. My 8 surviving human units retreated on their own, and they got away, most of them. Don't really care about them. So in the Carrion Mire, that was what we just watched. In Zox, a Guyanka general took over my province defense. In Senextro, a Kailasan army beat my province defense. In Witch Haven, we took out a pretty significant army of Hinnom. Well, not pretty significant. It was an Ami. Amis are very solid basic combat mages with 2 linked randoms. A Horite shaman, so a couple of useful mages, and then some basic infantry. In Kishia, we took out the province defense, and we are besieging the fortress, and in Snowford, we took out the province defense. So, work is going very slowly, we need more men. In Erebon, we got a whole bunch of extra gold. Yes! In Carrion Mire, we've got the disease, which is problematic. In Belmar and Mekone, we have once again patrolled away some unrest. And in Bright Woods, apparently, and Zatala, apparently the patrollers didn't really do anything. Okay. Alright, so Swamp of Solitude. So here's where it gets real. Genarian. Okay, you've got all those troops. Those are the frontliners. We've got the Scorpion Beasts, which are very, very solid units with a poison stinger with death poison. They can't really get through heavy armor, but fortunately Hinnom doesn't really have heavy armor. The only real downside to them is they are undisciplined. However, they do have decent protection, high hit points, pretty good strength, low defense skills, so they do tend to die against other giants. We're going to mix the ogres in with our front line here. We're going to set them in line formation, actually in double line formation. And we're going to have them hold and attack closest. Gershnian is going to summon Earth Power, Legions of Steel, and Legions of Steel. He's going to be right in the middle, and after he does that, he's going to attack. He's going to get stuck in. Do I have any magic items? No, I have a Skull Mentor. We will give the Skull Mentor to this guy. There you go, have a Skull Mentor. Research forever. Those 3 will be flanking in an undisciplined fashion. And these guys will be out front in a sparse line formation. And they will fire and keep distance. At the closest. So that army with 69 units, that army might be able to take on this army. I think it probably can. And just to make sure it can, we will send with it a couple of mages. And what will those mages be casting? Probably earth buffs, to be honest. You get back to... No, not you. No, you attack. You get back to researching. You get back to researching. You get back to researching. You 2 join the army. And you are going to summon Earth Power and Strength of Giants. And then you will just cast spells, I guess. Yep, summon Earth Power. Strength of Giants. And cast spells, okay. And you'll be right there. And you'll be right there, so we can hopefully get enough Strength of Giants to cover pretty much everybody. Okay, those 3 should be able to beat that army. That army will move up to support this one. That's Kailasa coming in like a freight train. I have 500 gold, which is enough to start upgrading that giant fortress. Excellent. This army, Antiphonos has gotten a disease, which is awful. Antiphanos, get back down there. Yavanna archers and Markatas. I don't know that I'm technically at war with Oceania yet, and I'd like to keep it that way. So why don't you guys move down there and take that out? Let's put a couple of province defense points in each of these provinces just to kind of slow things down. Against Yavannas, honestly, small amounts of province defense can be surprisingly useful because, of course, Yavannas not wearing armor are vulnerable to being just randomly stabbed to death by even weak enemies. This army... Ooh, Hinnom. We could just place Hinnom under siege. There's almost nothing there. Yes, do that. Besiege Hinnom. We have 112 siege strength, because our giant's siege strength is 4. And these guys' siege strength is 6.3. So, yeah. Let's do that. Why is your siege strength... Oh, because you're wearing the Girdle of Might. Okay, cool. Yeah, besiege Hinnom by all means. I mean, the wall integrity means it will take forever for you to take it down, but I don't care. And over here, ooh, we've got the Council of Sages and an Enchanted Pyre. This would be a fantastic province to take. Yeah, absolutely conquer that province as quickly as we can. We've got 92 siege strength in this army. We've only got 39 in this army, so pushing that up will help us take it out pretty quickly. Let's move this guy down to help support. He's got 46 more siege strength. And, of course, we need to keep recruiting over here. We've lost a bunch of... How am I negative on resources? This province has 423 resources to spend every month. Go back to recruiting E4s up there. Yeah, that's fine. And then get some helots to back you up. Okay, so this guy's moving in there to hopefully build a lab so I can start recruiting mages there as well, although my income really won't support that. And the war against Hinnom going really, really well. We just have to take out this army and we'll pretty much be good to go. We're about to place Hinnom under siege, which will be fantastic. We've already got Kishia under siege. Once we can take their fortresses and cripple their production, I think we've got it in the bag. Alright, we've researched construction level 6. We're about to research alteration level 3. We are under siege in the Bright Woods. Interesting. Oh, Hawks. Hawks attacked me and killed my Cryptes. That kind of sucks. I mean, that really sucks, actually. Okay, that's fine. In Zox, my Polemarches and Giant Hoplites have wiped out the forces of Kailasa. Where's Zox again? Ah, yes, right here. However, we lost Anphalia. Again. Killed a couple of units, but this is becoming very annoying. In Hinnom, we need more time. We need more time in Kishia. Undefended province Snowford has been conquered by the enemy. Battle in Hinnom. We just took out province defense with no casualties. The Archons and E4s and Polemarches just threw so much magic. Presumably, yeah, you can see they got significant kills that the Avite province defense broke. There was a battle in Mekone. Now that one we have to view. So they actually moved to attack Mekone, and we intercepted them. So here is the Hinnomite army, the 2 Rephite warriors up front, enlarged. Interesting. Permanently? Yeah, permanently enlarged. So they're size 6 now and have more strength from being enlarged, but slightly lower defense skill, more map move. Interesting. I wonder why they did that. And then just a whole bunch of random infantry. On my side, meanwhile, since they attacked me in my home base, I not only get my army that I was going to send out after them, I also get all my province defense and my patrolling Cryptes. So basically this was a terrible decision. Because they have no magic support and I have lots of magic support. So, there's the Legions of Steel and the Strength of Giants going down. Our Ogres are now hugely whopping strong with their great clubs. Our Scorpion Beasts are going in. Scorpion Beasts probably going to die. They don't have a whole lot of support. We're starting to throw out some magic. The Hoplites and the Ogres are lining up against the Hinnomite warriors. The Rephites, honestly, just going down like that because they're too big. And as soon as the Rephites go down, the Dawn Guard routed. Or did I kill their commander somehow? I don't think I did. But in any case, we're just running them down as they flee at this point. Yeah, that's their commander right there. We didn't kill him. Or is that just a Dawn Guard? So, yeah, we killed the Avite commander. We killed both Rephite warriors. They got 7 kills before we killed them, though. You can see they are very, very dangerous. And we massacred better than about 2/3 of the whole army. We lost a few Helot Hoplites, a couple Helot Peltasts, some of our Ogres, and 2 of our Scorpion Beasts. Not bad. And we lost some Province Defense, but nobody cares about Province Defense. It gets automatically replaced. In Kaban, of course, this Kailasan army came in and wiped us out. So great, actually. Everything is going fantastically. Yeah, those 30 enemy units, honestly, I think I can take. I'm going to take them. That's a larger but crappier army, but don't need to really bother about them. I have 272 gold, which isn't enough. Now, this place is under siege by the Hawks. So down here, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of split up a little bit. All these guys go down here. Take the Ogres, take you away. Don't really need much to deal with Hawks. So, let's you... 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys guard commander to keep him alive. You all just attack. Actually, since they are Hawks, they will be flying towards me. So we're just going to stack everybody up right there. And not even really bother giving them orders. You just cast spells. So, Theories is going to go relieve the siege there. This army has how much siege strength? Well over 100. I'm going to give these guys to Ferai, and Ferai is going to start taking back provinces. 6 Avite Spearmen. Ferai actually could use... let's say 12 Helot Hoplites as well. So Ferai will go take back provinces, and Garenian, I don't want you. Garenian will start moving down this way in order to join the sieges. 131 siege strength. It will take a while still to break down those walls. It looks like this Kailasan army is just kind of following me into Hinnomite territory, which is honestly fine. Especially because, since I have this place under siege, I don't actually need all of these units to hold it under siege. So what I can do is, I can take Acestes, and... yeah, Acestes, nope, just Acestes, and then a couple of mages to come back this way, take that province, kind of clear things out a little bit. Actually, I don't want to go that way first. I want to go this way and take these 2 provinces, including this, definitely, because this is a farmland province, and I need money so badly. Money is just my favorite thing, you have no idea. Those don't cost much gold. Let's take these guys out in favor of more of them to give me a little bit more change. I'm trying to build a lab, but that will cost 450. Can't recruit anything there. I can get 450. Just gonna cut back my recruitment for a bit there. Okay. Build a lab. Oh, I need... why did I say 450? I need 500. There we go. I can get 500. Build a lab, please. And you recruit... yeah, 1 guy. Recruit 1 guy. That'll be fine. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. Mainly, I have to admit, we're mainly doing pretty well because Niflheim isn't doing anything. And I think that's because Niflheim actually has almost no income, which I love. I am perfectly happy for Niflheim to sit there, not doing anything for just as long as they would like. They can do that forever as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to stack up a little bit more province defense in here just to try and make sure they can't take it back super easily. And let it be. Just let it ride. Kailasa is becoming a serious irritant, because basically they're just stealing provinces that neither I nor Hinnom can defend, because we're busy fighting each other. But we are going to just besiege Hinnom down and take their provinces, drive them before us, and hear the lamentations of their women, because screw them, they suck. I hate them. Antiphanos the E4 is doing nothing. Where is Antiphanos the E4? You should be researching Antiphanos the E4. Okay, next turn. Alright, Hinnom has declared a new prophet of Iapetos, Healer of the Lands, Lord of the Rock, the Earth Monster. That's an Earth Nature series of titles. We've researched Alteration level 3, so we can now cast Iron Skin instead of Stone Skin. And next, we're moving to Enchantment, and we're going up to Enchantment level 6 to pick up Sow Dragon Teeth. Battle in Snowford. We wiped out the province defense. We did lose a hoplite. The only thing I can think of is that one of our hoplites must have been badly crippled already. Laerkes is now a hero, which is nice. In Carrion Mire, we once again lost province defense. In Bright Woods, we lost 4 ogres and a scorpion beast, but we beat the forces, the besieging forces. Yeah, because it was mainly Blackhawks. We just made them run. In Swamp of Solitude, we destroyed the forces here, as well as the small province defense they'd put in. We lost a couple of Heelot hoplites, some Peltas, but that's fine. In Gold Mountains, once again, Kailasa moved in a large army of crap to beat up my province defense, and in Anphalia, we conquered a Kailasan province. In Ragdan, ooh, we got an Earth Mage. We got a Pale One Earth Reader. That's pretty neat. So in Ragdan, an Earth Reader has joined. He's a fortune teller, he's a 1 Earth Mage, he's not strong, but it says he sensed an Earth Blood seepage, so I'm going to have him search for magic. Never mind. Kailasa is coming in hot and heavy. Just die. Why won't you die? Just stop it. Ugh, makes me so angry. Okay. Yeah, that's a large army there in Urfel. But they can't cross the river, so they have to come this way if they want to fight. And if they want to fight and they run into this army, they are going to be in a world of hurt. Why do you have an affliction? Eat your afflictions. Gerenian, just keep moving. Keep coming to join the party. Over here, we're going to take that province. Kailasa is becoming a serious thorn in my side. One that we will deal with through copious application of hoplites. Just more hoplites than anyone can reasonably be expected to deal with. That is 30 Bone Fiends that Hinnom just pulled, as far as I can tell, entirely out of a hat. I mean, they're almost destroyed. Like, this is it. That's Kailasa. I think that's all Kailasa too. Hinnom only has a couple of provinces. Where did they come up with 30 Bone Fiends? They must have summoned them, and then had them fly all the way over here somehow. Oh, that's frustrating. Because this army can't take 30 Bone Fiends. It just can't. So, that means... let's recruit some more giants and some more hoplites down here. Up here, let's recruit a giant and a hoplite and some helots. Let's also start recruiting E4s. Actually, let's recruit the E4s down here, since we've already got a passel of them. There's one Gigante hoplite, one very experienced giant hoplite up there. Weldon, let's move you up to grab him, and then come up to reinforce this garrison. Niflheim is definitely recruiting, which is bad. They are going to come after me again at some point, and I'm really kind of just trying to deal with everyone who's already coming after me. But I think I've got Hinnom on lock. Kailasa will be the next victim. I am definitely going to have to turn on Kailasa pretty hard in order to stop these armies from just rampaging around my territory. I don't have a really good answer to them right at the moment because, of course, I am still focusing on getting Hinnom dealt with. Yeah, that's really the best I can do. But Kailasa's time will come. With Hinnom's forts under siege, there just isn't much they can do. As soon as I take them out, my gem income, for one thing, will jump. And for another thing, my recruitment abilities and income will jump. I mean, Hinnom's income is quite high, actually. I mean, it says it's only 85 right now, but it'll be higher than that. It'll be more like Mekone's income. Or, if not, it should be better. Kishia's income will be pretty decent. This province's income will help me out a lot. Once I take this whole area, that will push my income very, very high, because I really don't have any farmlands over here. And with all of that in my favor, I should be able to build up a significant military to push back Kailasa. And then once I've pushed back Kailasa, then I can once again focus on Niflheim. Or I may have to focus on Niflheim sooner if they counterattack, because I really don't have any defenses up here. But that will all be for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. As I said, things are looking up. We are making progress. It is very much a matter of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but we can afford to take those steps. And we will continue to fight on and inevitably claim victory over these other worse, suckier giants who insist on challenging our giant supremacy. So I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.